Here's a complete guide to visiting the Avatar Mountains in Zhangjiajie, China. In the last couple videos, I've talked about everything to do in the national park, so today we're going to cover the two other major attractions in the region. First is the Grand Canyon and the largest glass bridge in the world. It's about a 30-minute drive from Wuling and the east gate of the national park where you should be staying, or about an hour from the city of Zhangjiajie. But you can easily use Didi to get an affordable taxi out there. Once you check in, you'll hop on a bus to get up to the actual glass bridge. They give you some little covers for your shoes, and one of the cool things about here is that there's a lot of options for things you can do. You can zip line across the canyon. They have like a canyoning thing where you're climbing along the face of the wall. You can also bungee jump off the bridge, but we'll go over just the basic thing to do. Once you're across the bridge, you come to an elevator that takes you about halfway down the canyon. When you get off, you've got a couple options to get down. You might have seen a video of the viral slide down into the canyon, and that's included in your ticket. The second thing to do is just hike down. From here, you can either turn around and just go backwards the way you went, or you can hop on this boat that takes you to a few kilometer walking path through the gorge. It's level, it's peaceful, it's quiet, and the water here is absolutely gorgeous. This experience is a ticket you do need to book ahead of time, and if you don't have a Chinese number, you'll have to ask for help from the place you're staying, but they should be happy to do so. Maybe the biggest attraction in the region for local tourists is Tianmen Mountain, famous for being the gate of heaven, and this experience starts in downtown Zhangjiajie. There's 3 routes you can go, A, B, and C, with A being the most popular and what we did. You start with getting on a gondola in the middle of the city, and this gondola is a feat of human engineering. The angles that you take going up this mountain are truly incredible, and it is a long 20 to 30 minute ride to get to the top of the mountain. Once you get to the top of the mountain, there are places to eat, there is a temple, and you can just hike around and explore the whole area. Again, this pathway isn't built into the mountain at all. You can look under and see that it extends onto the outside of it, with many places that you look at and go, I cannot believe that they built this. There's also a little glass section of the walkway, but I really don't think it's worth it. It's like maybe 10 meters and you're not really looking down at anything. Then as you've made your way around the mountain, you'll start to see the gate of heaven from the top. And that's when you find the place where you start to descend the escalators. There's 8 or 10 escalators and it takes 15 to 20 minutes to get all the way down, where you will find yourself at the pinnacle looking into Tianmen. And then you start your descent down the 999 stairs, and then get on a different gondola that takes you to a bus that takes you back to the start. The B route includes all of the same things except in reverse order, and the C route does not include the long gondola and anything on top. This is another ticket that you need to book at least a few days ahead of time, and which your hotel or accommodation should be happy to help you with. Stairs down here are insanely steep, like you're really not holding on just for fun. Overall, I try to see a lot of people say to package these into one day, but they are far apart and long experiences, and I think you'll find they're really selling yourself short if you try to cram this region into just a couple days. Take your time because it's truly worth it.